I met Steve in around 1985. And then we got married and we had a third child, Meredith. And Meredith, unfortunately, was our first cancer experience. She got leukemia in 2012. She passed away in 2013 at 19 years old. That was our first cancer experience, and it was quite traumatic. We've been married 34 years, and the day after our 27th wedding anniversary was his diagnosis day of glioblastoma. He was really in a lot of pain, more than typical, and he was beginning to favor his left side. I thought he was having a stroke because he was having left-sided weakness, and so we went to ER and did a CT scan. And they said, well, it's not a stroke, there's a mass in there. And we were stunned.
I was surprised because the idea of a cancer tumor hadn't crossed my mind.
There were several clinical trials going on, and they gave us the information ahead of time. He had the opportunity to use what's known as the Optune device. But those are opportunities that if you go to a smaller institution, a non-teaching hospital, you wouldn't get that opportunity. The doctors explained the difference between a phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3, explained in plain English what our options were so that we could make an informed decision. Some people who get brain injuries, their personalities change. Steve's didn't. He was a sweet man to begin with, and he's still a sweet man.
You're probably saying, what a lucky guy. She played an important role in keeping track of all this complicated stuff. She looked after me and cared for me.
It really is a blessing to be able to care for somebody. I just did what I thought was necessary and natural for somebody that you love. I would do it for my kids. I would do it for my husband. I think the message here, and doctors will tell you this, is don't ignore the symptoms. Get a scan, go to ER. The news might be bad, but they can help you. Chances are the news is not as bad as what's going to happen if you ignore it. They take time and always say, do you have any questions? Does this make sense? And we never felt that we were being talked down to. I am so grateful for the care that we've received at the Siteman Brain Tumor Center.
Well, I'm looking forward a little bit further down the road to when a grandchild might come along. Now that's overly optimistic, but nevertheless, I keep the dream alive.